What's good, YouTube? I'm back with another bang. Remember, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Tap in on my socials at SAA.VON on Instagram, bro. So if you can see it right here, so I'm gonna flash it up on the screen so y'all can see who I am, what I do, um, my route that I done came from. It kind of explain everything that I want to get into, bro. Obviously, you said you be keeping up with the last couple of videos, but um, this is it, bro. This is who I am. I've been doing a lot of photography, videography, content creation, all on the old types of scales, bro. But today we're just gonna be getting into my story of on Huddle, bro. Like I decided I wanted to do a reaction video to my high school highlights, bro. Give you a little backstory. I moved from Kansas City, Missouri, out to Georgia, bro. So you already know, like small city moving out to a big city, bro. It's something different. I moved out here when I was a freshman in high school, so that was back in 2015 and heading into 2025. That's crazy to say, but it's been 10 years, fam. So 10 years and moving forward, but my first sophomore year, I wore number 50. That's my first year playing football down here. Then I moved up to number 22, and then also I wore number 8 my senior year of high school. So you can see the growth, the growth progressions on where I came from and how I moved up because I didn't play football my whole middle school years or anything like that. When I came here, football was very dominant in the middle school years and high schools because you play with the same people you played in middle school, you're going to play with them in high school. And for me, I didn't even play middle school football, so I only play elementary. So coming up to play from here, elementary to high school was a big jump for me and moving to Georgia. So you already know, bro, I had to put in some work. So for me to give y'all some advice, bro, get in that weight room. You can be 5'8", 175 pounds, but that don't mean you're not able to put up some numbers in the weight room. It ain't about the numbers and how much you max out at, but it does matter on how fast you run. It can impact how much faster you get, how much stronger you get, how much higher you can jump, and just overall confidence and mental strength, if anything, just being able to overcome those obstacles during those times, bro. But I'm gonna just get into my highlights, bro. Like, obviously, their videos are not too long, so we got about 8-9 minutes worth of video to watch. My sophomore season, I wore number 45. Apparently, I lied and I probably wore 45 for JV, but I did wear varsity 50. So, my sophomore year, I was coming off the bench as a DN, bro. I'm 5'8" and all that other stuff like that, but I could play multiple positions. So, as you can see, bro, coming off the edge, can hit people, can make plays, but the game is different. It's a much faster. I would like to say JV is kind of like our varsity back in Kansas City, bro. And like it sound fucked up, but it's like, bro, the kids is about the same size. Like looking at varsity football and looking at JV here, it's like, damn. To look back at the differences and shit is crazy, bro. But as you can see, I'm getting in the backfield. I can make plays. You can see I got a quick step, but bro, obviously I'm supposed to be playing linebacker, bro, and that's what I was really going to be playing in Georgia. But when you got juniors and seniors ahead of you, bro, it's like, do you want to play or do you want to sit there and be in your feelings and your ego and shit? Like, you gonna get more PT and more respect from your teammates if they see that you just trying to win, fam. Like you just want to play, and they respect that more instead of being a sophomore and you standing on the bench and then you don't get to play JV until you a junior, fam. Like I'm just telling y'all from advice, like if you was a sophomore, freshman, sophomore in high school, bro, don't be looking down on JV and be like, oh, I'm too good for that, bro. What you gonna do? You gonna say you too good for a JV and then go to the varsity game, stand on the side, and then think the next year you gonna play and they ain't seen you not one piece of film, fam? It don't work like that. So what I say is, bro, I'm gonna probably make this one a little bit bigger, the screen bigger on this time, but um it's crazy to see like where people come from and how where you start at and where you move on towards, and I'm probably like the primary result of that because hey, it's different seeing yourself grow from being able to play fullback, play running back, play D line, play D tackle. As you can see right there, I'm gonna rewind that back a little bit. Play on the special teams. You can play in multiple positions, bro. So as you can see right here, I'm at this top wing and making the play in the inside, bro. I'm at fullback right here. Being able to play multiple positions, and I take that on into my life, being able to do multiple things, even if I got a block for a guy so they can score, then making the play on defense so that way we can get a stop, because winning defense is winning, bro. Like, yeah, you can score all day, but if you can't go get a stop consistently, bro, taking on 2 blockers or going to go make a block for your teammates so they can set them up to go get a good lane to go score, fam, I don't know what to tell you, bro. It's just like being a screener on the offense, being a center or whatever, but your time gonna come when you can get the score too, bro, especially if you're in a position where you making good plays and stuff like that. If you show that you're reliable with holding the ball, catching the football and stuff like that. So to look at this stuff back, it's like, damn, bro, I was really solid. I knew I was solid then, but I was so humble and I was so like wanting to get better every day that I never gave myself no pats on the back, bro. And that's the worst thing that you can do. Give yourself some pats on the back, but don't be that kid that's just, oh my God, you really just threw that big ass boy. Listen, I want to go back and watch that. Right here. Bro, like at least 6'5", fam, and you can see it. Like, even if it's after the play, throwing people around and shit, like, that's crazy, bro. Setting good blocks, setting people up for 15-yard, 12, 15-yard gain on the first down. No, that's not even first. That's at least 20 yards right there. So, breakout runs, obviously that's the 10. First down right there. So making out plays and stuff like that. Here go another one. Outside on the wing. 10 yards. Okay, that's a 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 touchdown. Like, yeah, you may not get the credit from everybody else around where they know what's going on, but real football heads know the difference between who's a good football player, who's a good team player, who's a good player in general. Like, obviously, bro, if you can block and you can do these things, bro, you can throw me in the backfield and then go make a whole difference. But it's whether or not you willing to win or not. Are you willing to sacrifice yourself for the win, fam? And right up here at the top, where you small, you got to throw somebody out the way to make sure you make the tackle, bro. Like, how much do you want it? And that's really what it comes down to when you come playing football out here in a different city and shit like that. Going through 2 blockers right here on the meeting, the second blocker on the contact. The first blocker just left me alone because he felt like his secondary blocker would just catch me. But if you breaking a play up and you knocking 2 blockers out the way, I may not make the play, but as long as I can see on film that I'm doing my job, all that does is open up somebody else's opportunity to come sweep through and make a play. And that's really all you can do is set up. You just be a playmaker. It's kind of like being a point guard for those basketball guys that come up and watching this shit, because everybody only see the football. They don't see all the other moving parts that set people up, where the extra key block and everything else makes a difference down the stretch. So, hey, it's a different ball game, but it's still the same fundamentals and what to get towards. But that was my junior year take, bro, and I was primarily playing a lot of fullback, a lot of edge runner, outside linebacker, bro. And yeah, I was playing on a D end, but they really had me out there as an outside linebacker to guarantee containment, because we could not stop the run for shit, bro. So for me to be out there on the edge, it guaranteed us we can stop the run before it get a hard break on to our secondary. And moving on then to my senior year is when I finally moved up to linebacker, bro, where we had enough pieces where I didn't have to play D-line as much because our seniors had graduated and we needed an extra linebacker. But that's not to say that I'm going to say, bro, I'm not playing no D-line no more. I'm not playing, bro. You got to understand, if you was good at something and then you can be good at something else, and then you could play another position, a third position or a fourth. So in that case, my first position was DN, then it was tackle, D tackle, then it was fullback, then it was a middle linebacker, outside linebacker, moving on to strong safety, and at a point, if I get a seventh position in there, what does that make me? A Swiss Army knife. I can just be thrown anywhere on the field, bro. So I'm gonna go ahead and blow this screen up real quick. I ain't trying to see. It says read keys and coverage, bro. And you always got to throw. The reason why I throw this in here at the beginning because you didn't see that I can make plays on the line, bro, and be a front line guy and make plays and get in the backfield and do stuff like this on a consistent basis. Like, this is Justin fucking Fields, fam. Like, if you ever know who Justin fucking Fields is, bro, it's in the NFL right now. So to be able to make a big play like that on the top, number one recruit, number two recruit at that point in time, 2 times in a row, hey, bro, all I can say is after that second half, bro, they had a whole nother coverage on me, which was a blessing in disguise. I remember that game because the week before, they didn't give me a lot of play time, which was weird. Like, I came off the bench, and they kept on trying to have me come off the bench for some guy that was not better than me, and I had been starting for weeks ahead of time, and they finally just gave this dude a chance to start, and which set me up. I was so mad about it, but it ended up being a blessing in disguise because that next week we was playing Justin Fields. I came off on a hot head because I was mad as fuck, and then I wasn't on a scouting report for his team, so I was able to make some plays that wasn't expected. Like, I'm out there playing in the deep lower third. I mean, the deep thirds, playing linebacker and playing basically cover 2, cover 3 defense, playing man to man. Like, I'm on the special teams, returning punts. Like, you in the moment, you just a young kid trying to make shit work, bro. But you don't really realize how good this shit is. Even if you don't receive any praise and adulations and offers and shit like that, man, don't mean that you wasn't a good player, bro. Like, where can you see, you watch somebody's highlight tape back where they making plays on the number one recruit quarterback, then they going out making sacks, making plays, and then swim moving and upper arm cutting this dude right here off the DN, bro. And he's double my size. Like, you can't make plays like that. That's just a person. Like, that's like I've been saying in my last video, bro. Sometimes it's not what's on you, bro. It's what's in you. Do you got that dog in you? Like, are you hungry? Because if you hungry like that, then everything is gonna come around for you, bro. And I really like to take a tool to it. My Kobe mentality, like, I used to love watching Kobe and everything like that. So to see me wearing 8, bro, back again, like, it made all the sense. Like, I wanted all my solo tackles. I wanted all my stats because all my teammates and shit, all they cared about is their own individual stats. Me as a person, I cared about winning because I knew if I cared about winning, stuff like this is just going to happen. Like, I'm going to set myself up to be able to be in position to make a play and make plays like this, making blocks for my teammates, busting through the line, making plays, maybe get a little game tackle, but I was first one meet there. Playing in the secondary, playing outside pony. We called it pony back then. It's an outside line, secondary outside linebacker. Being in the weight room to goddamn make some plays on the field multiple times. Like, get off me, bro, and we gonna have goddamn make a play. So there's so many different attributes that you can take away from where what I'm trying to get you to understand is don't limit yourself. Like, if you play basketball, bro, and if your coach asks you to play shooting guard for a game and you a point guard, it sounds like you need to learn how to play and learn how to shoot, or at least learn how to play make off the ball, or learn how to slash, learn how to get in the nooks and crannies where people can't see you at. Like, if you watch this shit back, you're not going to see where I'm at right here. I'm going to put my cursor on it. Being able to get through and still make that tackle is different, bro. I don't know why I did that, but if you're a small forward and your coach asks you to go around point guard for a couple of plays, he's just trying to honestly see, like, bro, can you play mate? We see you can score, but are you going to see the pass? Are you going to see the blocks that you need so your teammate can get a 40, 50-yard run, bro? Like, how many yards is that? Let's go back. We at the 40, where we was at the 35 or whatever. Let's see. Because now you throwing me in at fullback. taking me back to my junior year. We on line at the 48-yard line. That's the 50. That's the 48, 48-yard line. And making this key block on a Mike linebacker. The Mike linebacker is the most important part on their defense. So if you take him out to play and he's sitting here on his ass, and then we get from a 48 to the 10 to about the 8-yard line, bro, that's a 40-yard run, fam. Like, looking back, it's like, God dang. Then you can throw me out here at strong, the right side, left side linebacker. You can either call it every team calls it something different, bro. You either got your weak side or your strong side, but they'll say they put me on the weak side, but bro, I was 9 times out of 10 on the strong side because everybody know people like to run towards the other team. They like to pass towards the other team unless they especially if they in the midfield. If they on this hash mark or whatever, they definitely gonna run to this wide side of the field. They gonna run to whatever side got more space. And 9 times out of 10, we always had more space over here. I had this dude named Bonsu, Kwabena Bonsu, bro. He played up at Army University or whatever. And he basically went D1. One of my old school friends and stuff like that in high school. He was on the line, so every time they would probably try to run around him and send extra blocks. So the only person there to clean up was either me or the outside corner and maybe the pony or the extra outside linebacker if you got there. But 9 times out of 10, these dudes is on routes covering in the as you can see, he backing up to go cover. But I have to be able to play both responsibilities. Pick up for the D lineman, pick up for myself. And if my corner not playing defense, I got to go up and make this tackle and make sure that he don't get no extra yards. Yeah, we should have made the play up here, but hey, we learn and we live and we learn. And get out there in the flats, cover the flats on the fullback, running back. Even got him running and waving for the ball. He don't even know he covered, bro. He just think he wide open, bro. And you can see it right here. He think he's open. He's waving for his hand for the ball, but he don't know he got me trailing in 15. My dude named Isaiah. I remember him from high school. Making plays on the football right here. That's a dude named Jamon, bro. So covering up. Buying him time to make a play right here. His first option is right here. Every time, bro. If you really pay attention. Yeah, it take this rush by our D lineman. But every quarterback's first option is this slant route. Obviously, you want to throw the deep ball to the corner. They're not going to really look over here too much. They first reads is left to right because you can't turn your head. If you're a right-handed quarterback, you're not going to start over here and scan to the left. If you left-handed, yeah, you'll scan here and go back. Your head, you're going to make sure you got your backside cover, read and see if how much time you got to throw the ball off the backside, the end, and then throw the ball moving this way. So your first read is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And guess why I know that? Because I played offense, bro. So his first read is there, and if you box this up, you got a double team right here on this receiver. I'm manning this dude up. That sets my teammate up for a good pick. Whether or not he make the catch or not, that's on him. He makes the catch. We get a good 3-4 yard gain just to put our offense in a better position to go score. The same thing here. Got a dude right here. He could be throwing that backside route, but his eyes is downfield. So I got to make sure I trace him enough so that way I can get him and make the play. And ironically, I feel sorry for this kid because after that play, he ended up getting hurt after that game, bro, and I feel sorry for him. But shit happens when you playing football. Same play here, bro. Like, I don't know why I cut this out. I remember this play for my life. Bro, like, I had to get out on the break and then had to get trailed down from the 40 all the way to the opposite 40. So at least 20 yards to make this extra tackle because we missed it in the backfield. Same way here, tracing from the 50 all the way out to the 40, at least 10 yards diagonal. Being the first on the play to trip him up, keep him from getting any extra gains. And same way here, just being in the right spot, forcing him to throw the deep ball, but you overthrowing it. So that's football for you, bro. Like, for a lot of people, like, yeah, you want to go score all the time, but you'll end up learning, like, bro, sometimes I can't score, but that don't mean I'm not making an impact and winning for my team. Where if I make the right plays, I can be in position to go play for a different team, be able to go play college or play ball in general. But if you don't have the marketing like I'm looking for, where yeah, I got these public views and all that, but it's not being broadcasted to coaches and stuff like that, and that's on you, whether or not you get yourself out. So that's why I started my Garner Bros LLC nonprofit type deal for photos and videos. But I want to get to a point where my consulting is my bread and butter to earn my bread every damn day. So we'll get there and we'll see where it goes. But as you can see, I don't know why this shit keep popping up, bro. But go look at the Instagram page and you'll see all the type of stuff I've been putting out for basketball, football. I haven't gotten into any other sports, but maybe that'll be looking forward real soon. But I'm sticking into what I know for sure, basketball and football, because that's the shit I can give advice on. So I appreciate y'all tuning in for this video. Hopefully y'all enjoy its reaction video. It's gonna be more content coming out soon, bro. Like, leave me a comment in the description. Let me know what you want to see, bro, because it ain't nothing wrong with let me know what you're trying to look at and where we going towards with this channel. But for me right now, blogs and reactions, fam. Like, it's gonna be straight up workout content. Me making plays and making life work for myself again, bro, and showcasing everything that I used to do, bro. Like, all these things I've been doing before, but now it's time to, like, okay, people don't believe that it's been done the right way, and we're gonna show you that it was been always been done the right way, and we gonna keep going and not be worried about what people think too much, and make our life into what we looking for. So I appreciate y'all support. Keep locking in on the videos, hit that notification bell, and those who made it this far into the video, I appreciate y'all support. But I'm up out of here. Peace.